So, in this video, I'll be explaining why it's easy to find Greybeard in small servers in the first sea. Now, the first reason is because in small servers, there's less people. There's less people to call the boss, and like you can see, these people cannot beat the boss. So the boss will just keep on respawning, and respawning, and respawning. And by the way, he respawns every 15 minutes, so you only have 15 minutes to get him before he respawns. He will keep on respawning till the end of time, which is why I like going to the first sea. Basically, no one can attack you unless in the second or third sea, where lots of people can kill you for your bounty. In the first sea, I can pretty much hold with anyone, and if I see someone, I'll just kill Greybeard and set them hot. Because I'm not going to be in it for long. It's going to kill Greybeard, and then I'll go to the next server. So it's really, really simple. Join, look, especially for this higher level, there's basically no way I can do anything, and I'm in free to at any rate, boss, even if I'm below their level. Look what happened with the Soul Reaper, even though they're raid bosses. All you need to do is go away from a distance, and then they're going to get eaten up. Set that down, come up here, then hit them a few times, get synced up. The thing is, Instinct's going to be a big carry for you, I'd probably say. So sadly, I can't get to Instinct V2 yet, but when I do, I can make it so much easier to kill any boss. Obviously, he's already a while in when I got not health but sadly. All you need is one person to help you if you're lower level. And if you both have Buddha, then even better. You're gonna win. And not take much damage, you're not gonna die. I've seen people before with an unawakened Buddha. They actually survive. Managed to survive. All you need to do is get stuck in a corner like this. The only attack you can hit you with is that. If you have a healing on like this, it's gives me plus 10 HP regenerate. So, if you have something like Ballet, it's going to be a lot easier. There you go, 3 levels. Thing is, if you have food, you could easily just. This is the first time you ever use this move. Do that on top of here. You'll fall down about just in time. And another reason why it's easier is because these people are very low level. If they're people who are in there, they're probably not going to be the higher level because you need to be at least level 600 to survive at least 3 shots. If you can't survive 3 hits of Greybeard, his final attack is his cinder Kamehameha at you. Air Kamehameha at you, you're dying. I recommend if you're using Buddha, don't go sword like me, because I'm just trying to switch over to sword with this sword main, because I've got true to Katana. And I'm gonna go with the scythe, but what I'm saying is, if you're in the first sea, I recommend getting the Soul Cane, because the Soul Cane is a really, really good sword, especially for this move, so that a higher level player can come in and deal high damage without him being all over the place. If you have 2 people doing the Soul Cane move, even better. And if you have lower sword cooldowns, perfect. Nice. The thing is, Whitebeard's only one, or Greybeard is only one boss, so it's really easy to keep them in place. And the good thing is, this doesn't have a dash, so you can keep on attacking. So if you Buddha, I kind of recommend it, but it's really hard to hit. So I recommend being not a Buddha, but let's say a Doe or some other that isn't Buddha or Dragon. Soul Cane will be really good because Dragon has a transformation, which is really, really hard to shot with. If you could even hit growth anywhere, then you can switch to other things. So it's already really hard to hit this. to hit. But still, if you have a sword cooldown divider, then that's going to be really good. Then you can run away from Greybeard if you ever get low. Right now, you can see these ones can't hurt me because the 10% is more than you think. Basically mean Greybeard physics. If I'm arranged to not doing this and doing is using my shootable katana from range, and someone's using the cell cane on them with 5 to 10% cooldown, rather, then it's basically impossible for them to kill me. Right now, it's basically impossible for them to kill me because the Awakened Builder gives you 55% resistance, which is actually really good. And it's really good for grinding, but I don't think you would want to grind here unless you want to grind even 5. I forgot about that. About the quest. Well, if you want to grind, if you guys to get a bit of XP, I'd recommend going over there to the middle town. So then you can go and get Saw. He gives a decent amount because he's a boss, not a raid boss who doesn't give free. The Greybeard is a really, really easy to find solo. I'd probably say if you level 1700, which is just about higher than me, you should be able to solo him without taking too much damage. Especially if you have the move side. Because then what you'll be able to do is use the abilities, and if he gets low, you do more damage. The thing I like about the shootable katana is a yeet attack, but also it has the Dragon Hurricane, which is kind of a good stun, but it isn't a stun. It's a way that you can there's a way to use it to stun. Look. Stuns him in place for about 0.25 seconds, which is just to keep in place for the move. You can't move for that time. That's when you want to use the move. Really look. See that they can't move out of that when they, and then that if you see, you're probably gonna see it. The glare, which is basically that mark that appears on them. That giant glare. That's when they get stunned. So then you want to use the Wolfang Rush as soon as you see that glare. If you see that glare, it's perfect time. See that? And that's the exact same time you can do it, because that's when the cooldown gets off. Because you'll be stunned and they'll get stunned when you use it. It's kind of like the sand move, but slightly better. Because you see that glare? If they don't get you, probably won't. And the shot gets set you out, you can yeet them, and then they'll get into it. So it's basically a homing missile. Always hit it. So this is up to me. You see that? And then he gets into the tornado or cyclone, whatever you want to call it, doing more damage. Okay. There's so many different words for it. They get you backwards. I like aiming it to the ground, then it eats them up. Then they're basically stunned in place. They can't do anything. But the thing that takes it off is the fact that you can't then bring them on it with that. Look, you know when they get pulled. You can't do that. That only did 1,600 because the rush didn't land. Neither did the hurricane. Because he went in the water. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Turn this way. Shoot him. See, that did 3,000, and you see I still missed the Wolfang off, but it did more damage because the hurricane hit. And if you stand them in place, then do that, it's going to do way more. You stand them in place, they can't react. Then you do that, then it's a better version of CK. That's the katana, shootable katana. And another good stun thing is the Demon Slayer move on this. You see, it does high damage, but for a few seconds. And is that overall a decent sword. It's done. Not as good as Soul Cane, but still, since the move is single target, it's just as good, but at the same time just as bad. Then if I hit him, run around, it does some. They cannot move, but that's the bad thing. It's just another version of the Wolfang Master. You like this, the cooldown gets off, boom. You want to wait till the cooldown's right here. And the good thing is, if you lower your cooldown, sword cooldown even more, it's even better than Soul Cane, because that is just a stun. This is an attacking stun. This is more an offensive one, not a defensive one. And a really good one for running away, because look, see these when they're coming on me. What do I do? No! I can just die like this. CDK does not have a dash, which makes it worse. And since True Katana is better, I mean, Steel Katana is better for PvP. But if you're running your Dragster, then you wanna keep on going for it. You wanna go for the True Katana, because by the way, I mean, Dragster means you're good at something, and if you're running, you're good at one, which is actually a compliment. So the next person who calls you a runner, they're technically complimenting you, even though they don't know they're complimenting you. They think you know that they're being rude, and you're just gonna set it, yeah. And then they're gonna set, and then that's what they lead you to. Trust me, I have so much. I physically worked on experimenting with this sort. They want you to be scared, and then that's what they're trying to do. So you don't be scared. So you don't want to be scared, and they're gonna say scared. And that's another way of saying it. And physically, that is just the way. Think about it. If you're scared, then that's just your body thinking, okay, yeah, that's just your body wanting. It's physically is nothing. So basically, if someone says scared, then that means yeah. Uh, I do not know basic human things. So yeah, there's different parts of the body that tell that, and that's the perception of the brain until you get it. And sometimes you don't go over. Say if you're not scared of black widows, then you're dead. But if you're scared of say ants, then you don't need to be scared because they can't hurt red ants or harmful ants. Then you need to be scared of them. And they can't do too much to you, but they still are harmful to you. Obviously, I'm not educated on ants, but I know if you poke them, they die. So it's basically, but the thing is, some animals and bugs have exoskeletons that are really hard. Basically, they have bones on the outside of their body, so it means it's harder to get to them. So it's basically spiders. Exoskeletons. And that means their skin. So if you poke them, they don't die. That's basically all it means. To put it long story short, basically, you poke them, they don't die. You stomp on them, then they die. Still, so long story short, if you see a spider or you see an ant, stomp on it, because poking it is just probably going to make it bite you, and the surface area is going to be bigger if you stomp on it. And now how we change from this random talk, basically random talk. I don't know what I've been talking about and what made me talk. You know. Anyway, thank you for watching. me running around this spice animal. Oh, there we go. Get it up. Okay. Get it up on the drop. I won't even get. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. Bye, folks. Have a great day. And remember, if someone calls you a runner, just say you're a track star. And they will have no clue because they didn't Google it. So, yeah, they didn't Google it then. How would they know? They really can say, excuse me. So you don't have to answer. If they don't say, excuse me, they could care less. They could care enough to shut a big run about it. Like, if someone says, who cares, or nobody cares, they cared enough to make that comment about it. About nobody cares. So they could care enough. Which, if someone of them nobody cares, they don't care. But they care enough to say that. So it's basically meaning, I don't know what I'm saying. Please explain to me. Then you should explain it to them. And they'll just keep on saying who cares. But they care enough to say that. So, basically, what they say can't help them. It will only put people against them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye, folks. See you in the next one. Bye. Here's a clue for you. Alright, I forgot it. Let's go. Oh, here they go. There you go. You type that in. Oh, you have to put the. Okay, so interesting. Anyway, so that's it go for you. Thank you for watching. Bye, folks. See you next one. Bye.